Hey Dream Team, this is Shan from Dream with Shan, just giving y'all a recap of life from November to a little bit into December. Of course, there was Thanksgiving. I actually worked Thanksgiving. My kids are growing and flowing and glowing. My little one's like, what is he doing on that TV? My son, he plays football, so we did a football banquet. The newest mini was learning to hold a bottle at school. What's up, people? We are about to take holiday photos. Yay. The theme this year is blue. I think this is royal blue, yeah. One of the most exhausting factors is pumping in my life. It generally takes up all of my time. Good morning, people. On my way to the office to see some patients. As I mentioned, in order to keep my supply up, I really have to get up at random times and pump multiple times during the day. That has actually been really hard on some of my rotations, especially at the VA. So I found that during certain periods, my supply drops. It makes me severely nervous, and I have to go into a pumping frenzy just to make sure I have milk that'll carry me over day by day. So that's one headache of residency. Good morning, friends. Guess who is not locking their keys in the house today? This one right here. Okay.
So.
All right, people, let's recap on life today. So I am a family medicine resident. Today was my first day on my urology rotation. I'm a PGY3, so as of June the 30th, your girl gonna be finished with residency. Yes, ma'am. I'm also an age gap mom, so I got a teenager, a kindergartner, and a baby. But anywho, so today, urology clinic, we had about 12 patients on. Saw most of those patients with the attending. Urology is a specialty that deals with the urinary bladder system as well as the genitals. So yeah, pretty neat day as far as just kind of going through the flow, getting my bearings down. I'm at the VA right now, so those are the type of patients that I'm seeing, both male and female, for urology concerns. But yeah, getting my midday walk-in to my second site for the day. Had clinic this morning, saw a handful of patients, and now I'm going to what's considered didactics. So didactics is just extra learning or whatever. For some of the block, I was able to go to didactics, and then I also had some call shifts, meaning I was at the hospital on the weekend or overnight. While at the VA, I typically had about 3 days of clinic and then 2 days of clinic with urology, and then I started my call shifts back on inpatient. If you don't know, I just left inpatient, so then I came right back to inpatient, then I'm going back to inpatient again. So lovely for me. But basically, towards the end of 2024, most of my rotations were inpatient rotations. I am getting ready to kind of get more deep into the year as far as studying for boards, finishing up my major rotations, as well as still looking and researching job opportunities. I have talked to recruiters, and right now I'm kind of just figuring out exactly what I want my future employment role to look like, so that way I can be better suited when I'm talking to recruiters. I also kind of thought about time off versus starting work immediately. I thought about benefits, thought about work-life balance. So it's a bunch of things that kind of go into figuring out what I want to do once I finish residency. Another thing that I have to check off my list is applying for my license, which is a big step and very expensive as well. So let me get back into the things that are expensive. Also, I have to pay, or I've already paid for my board exam, which happened to be over $1,000+. So residency towards the end gets very expensive. I mean, it's expensive during and throughout medical school. You also have exams that you're paying for, and the cycle never ends. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. If you follow me on any of my other social media platforms, I have decided or I've started just doing a quick little video to celebrate or to mark each day that I have left of residency, because it kind of helps me get through the time. Because while the number gets lower and lower each day, sometimes the stress of being on inpatient or just the stress of residency in itself can be a bit daunting. So celebrating that each day I'm closer to being almost done is another way that kind of helps me get through it. But all right, people, I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I will try to upload the remainder of 2025 just to show you what I did for the rest of December. And then we'll get into the new year. And of course, if you're not already, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned so that I can share with you my journey of finishing off. This is hibachi rice and salmon bites. This is, I think, honey garlic maybe, or honey glaze something. And then I have my sauces to go with it. Trying to make my call room a little cozy. Unfortunately, I was on hospital medicine most of the holidays, so I had to kind of make do, and I went shopping the day before Christmas, which was not the business. And here are the little ones getting ready to open gifts on Christmas Day. Then immediately after Christmas, I'm back at the VA. No break at all. But I worked actually Christmas Eve and I worked Christmas Day. And then we end up going out of town to visit some family out of state. And that was pretty much the end of my year. Good morning, people. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning. I went on a little road trip with the girls. My little one is one of those girls, well, my middle child, and she just threw up all night through the hotel room. So I'm doing a 6 a.m. Walmart run to see if I can get some items for her. Yep, Walmart is open, so let me go in and grab some essentials I need. A buggy, just so I'm not carrying around all this stuff. Yeah, let's grab some stuff. So how did I spend almost $70 on just these two items right here? Clearly. So when I went into Walmart, it was dark. I left Walmart and it's a little glimmer of sun behind all the overcast clouds. So I'm on my way back to the hotel with all the items for the kid and for the room or whatever. So yeah. Am I the only one who just loves good lighting and nice mirrors in hotel bathrooms? But I really also thought the decorations that they had at the hotel were super, super cute. And then they had this little fancy pancake maker. And it's a wrap, 2024.